Hello and welcome to the Coda Guitar Level 4 lesson on tapping. Now I highly recommend that you check out the Level 3 lesson on tapping first on the Coda Guitar website. This lesson here is going to build on that, and it's now going to show you how to start tapping across all the strings and how adding an extra note in there using the minor scale, or some people call it Aeolian scale, how that can spice up your lead playing and make tapping that a little bit more interesting. Now I recommend you watch the minor scale lesson as well first, because you need to be quite comfortable with that scale. Basically tapping is a great way to add a new dimension to your playing and add some more creativity to it. It's flashy and guaranteed to impress, really. This example in particular, now that we're adding an extra note in, will also help. It'll also help you get away from playing in boxes. You start opening up the neck, if you like, playing across all the frets instead of staying in those boxes. So it'll stop you from playing within confined shapes and make your lead playing a bit more interesting. So yeah, unlike the level 3 example that hopefully you've already learned, that one used 2 fret in hand fingers with a tap. So I'll just quickly demonstrate that. That was. So obviously you got 12th fret, the tap, middle finger, pulling onto the 8th fret, and then off to the 5th fret. So you've just got 3 there. But this example is going to use 3 fret in hand fingers, so you're going to. So it's first important that you get comfortable playing the Aeolian or minor scale up and down the neck, and shifting that up the neck instead of just playing it in the box shape. I'll just demonstrate. If you play the Aeolian scale on one string starting from A, the A minor scale, you'd be. And it's important that you're really comfortable with doing that and playing it up the neck. So for this tapping example, it's first necessary to be comfortable with this hand, and forgetting about the tap, you need to be able to do this first. So we're going to start off with a little legato exercise, just pulling off and hammering on using the minor scale up the neck. I'll just quickly show you what I mean. Yeah. So basically that is just pulling off on the strings and position shifting up the neck. So basically you're going to start with your little finger on the 8th fret on the E string, the C note, pull off to the 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the E string, and then pull off again onto the 5th fret of the E string, the A. And so obviously you need to strike that first note quite forcefully to make sure you carry on the consistency of volume throughout the legato. Yeah, so basically you're going to do pull off, and then you're going to hammer back on there, hammer back up to the 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the E string, and then repeat it again. So as I say, practice that one shape first. Get comfortable playing that at a consistent volume. It does require a little bit of finger strength when you're pulling off, and importantly, again, you need your hand in sort of a flat position on the neck, because you're using your little finger. So it's good to have your thumb quite low down on the back of the neck. When you got used to that, we're going to shift it up to the next bit. So you're going to same pull off movements, but this time in that position there. move it up again. That position. And every time you shift, pick the first note. So you pick that first one, but then the rest should be legato, and that's a good way of getting that fretting hand strength up. So play around with that example first. I think maybe pause this lesson there. Get used to doing that with your fretting hand. Getting comfortable with it. Go all the way up, go down if you like. You know, just play around with it. Get confident in it, and then come back and I'll show you how to add that tap.